As you all may know, the cell is part of the cell is a fundamental part of every living organism on this green earth. The human body, specifically, consists of millions upon millions of cells, all of which possess the same properties and microstructure. The eukaryote cells, which are found in animals, plants, and whatever has feet, contain up to 8 organelles, which make up the actual cell in and of itself. Of course, each and every single organelle has a specific role. For example, the ribosomes are essential for synthesizing proteins by translating genetic information from messenger RNA into chains of amino acids. But that will be a topic for another time. For now, we will focus on what is called the powerhouse of the cell, namely the mitochondria. Mitochondria are unique in their design, each possessing a double membrane, an outer layer that protects it, and an inner membrane folded into intricate ridges known as cristae. These folds create enormous surface area for the vital process of energy production. In the cristae, the cell performs oxidative phosphorylation, a process that transforms nutrients into adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. Basically, the ATP is like a key in Dragon Ball, and when you run out of it, you die because it powers neurons and muscles and contractions and everything. As you can see from this graph over here, this is Goku Super Saiyan with an abundance of ATP. From this picture, we can observe that his cells are very healthy, with the mitochondria producing an impressive amount of adenosine. Now, cut over to this version of Goku. As we can pretty much see from the image up front, Goku has a lack of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, meaning that his muscles cannot contract the way they usually should, and his neurons don't fire as fluidly as before. Obviously, to look like the second Goku, you'd have to genuinely be under the 20 chromosome radius, seeing as every mitochondria has to be defective in your body, which is impossible. Mitochondria are also linked to health and disease. Mutations in their DNA can cause disorders affecting muscles and nerves, as seen from the second Goku. Scientists are studying how mitochondrial dysfunction may play a role in aging, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. To add more to the mitochondrial lore, it has been observed that they carry their own DNA separate from the nucleus. Passed down almost entirely from mothers, this mitochondrial DNA allows scientists to trace human ancestry across thousands of generations. Kind of like how I'm linked to King Solomon and Gilgamesh at the same time. But that's a topic for another time. This is not in the script. Speaking of ancestry, the mitochondria has quite a history as well. Over 1 billion something years ago, an ancestral cell engulfed a free living bacterium. Instead of being digested, the bacterium formed a partnership, eventually becoming the mitochondria. So, this alliance can be best represented by Subaru Natsuki ReZero and Reinhardt from ReZero Arc 6 through 7. As you can see over here, the Natsuki has formed a partnership alliance with Diastria against the corneas in order to defeat the corneas into the regulus. Me. In conclusion, mitochondria are an essential part of the human body with which we simply cannot live without. They are guardians of cellular balance, relics of evolution, and essential partners in every breath, heartbeat, and thought. They are the sole reason why a complex life can exist. Thank you very much for listening to this little rant about the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. This is the first educational video that I've made on this channel. I will be constructing more throughout my days because I hope I'll have a long life. May the corneas be with you and the spirit of the Lionheart. Okay, I'm gonna make this a slogan. I'm gonna make this like a slogan. May the lion's heart be with you. Yeah.